1, 2, 1, 2. It's working today, guys. Welcome back to the FIFA 20 Borussia Dortmund career mode, and we are here with almost the penultimate or end of the series altogether. As welcome back, guys. We do sit, if you haven't seen the last ones, watch them, but you can see on the screen we sit joint top of the league on 49 points, which is pretty decent from the games we've had, as we haven't got a top goal scorer at the club anymore. Instead it is Belotti, then Royce, and then I think it was Ashley Barnes or Harvey Barnes, as we have saved the biggest game for the start. We have Bayern Munich at home. This is a game we must win at the Signal Iduna Park. We must win them all, really, with Dusseldorf simmed as the next one. Then we're going to play Frankfurt, who I think are a decent team this year, and then Cologne, who are decent in the league, and of course ending the episode out with Manchester City, who we need to get a win against by 2 goals or more. Well, hopefully the microphone's working. Anyway, I've messed around with the settings. They should be working, as hopefully our team can work together to beat Bayern Munich. This is going to be a hard game. All of them are going to be hard games up to now and the end. Neither in 4th place. They should be higher. And of course, we didn't beat them last time out. We've got to make sure we beat them this time with Simon in the net, João Cancelo, Emre Can, Delaney and Tagliafico in the defence, with Brandt, Zakaria and Royce sitting in that cam roll. 13 goals already. With Rajika, Sancho and Felix, who's on 2. He's gradually getting there, is that striker. I mean, he can play striker to start off with now instead of centre forward. So that's a big bonus to his game. Hopefully he just can get a little more goals to keep on going. And let's have a sneaky little look at the Bayern Munich team with Neuer in the net, Tolisso, Varane, Gaia and Manolas. I don't get why Tolisso's playing there, with Rocker and Kimmich, Koeman, Milenkovic-Savic and Bailey, with Lewandowski up front. Okay, no Aubameyang. Is he on the bench? He is, so he is fit. It's a bit weird that they've got him on the bench though. Grimaldo as well, and they're playing Tolisso left back. Need to figure the team out, really, because that's not a good one. No wonder they're in 4th. And all we want from this game, all we need is just the 3 points that we should be getting, in my opinion. I think we're good enough to get them. And last time out, we should have beat them, but disappointing end to the game, as hopefully it's not a disappointing start, as he's messed that pass up, Lewandowski, I think it was. And can we get out of our area? A bit sloppy from Delaney, but still going to keep it, as João Felix now has a run on of a couple of players. He's got Royce at the side of him though. Marco Royce making a gap, but it's gone through to Jadon Sancho on the gap. Sancho in the middle. Oh, and it's not reached Royce. And that's a good interception from Marco Royce up the field. Right. Can we get an attack off here? Gives it to Julian Brandt. He can go forward. But also, João Felix can. And Zakaria's good pass forward. Gives it to Felix. Oh, and he slipped in the box. Ref. Oh, come on. You've got to think about giving it at least. Here's João Felix again. Gives it to Royce through that middle to Jadon Sancho. A couple of good touches as he gives it to Tagliafico again. Now to Brandt. Now to Royce. Oh, and we just need to get through that gap at the back. I mean, I was complaining Tolisso's in defence, but him and the other 3 have done superb. However, can they survive this? Julian Brandt getting the ball forward. Little El Clasico. Not El Clasico. La Croqueta. What am I talking about? As this is El Clasico, of course, of the Bundesliga. Can we get that header? Almost. I'm going to try and pass this one towards the front post. It's almost worked. It has worked. Milot Rajika to pick up on it. Julian Brandt might as well go for a long shot. It's hit the head of Royce and took it completely off target. And here is Bayern Munich starting to get a bit of confidence going towards this latter stage of the first half. But we have got the ball. Julian Brandt. Right, João Felix, where are you going? I've chipped it, aiming for him to go right, and he's gone in the centre. Honestly, that kid needs to get his positioning correct. However, could we nick a late goal still? It's Milot Rajishka. Where's he going to go? He's going to come all the way in, and he had a pass to João, could have cut inside and gone. Why the heck, referee, would you blow the whistle there? As it is 0-0 at half-time. Do I want a draw? No. Being an absolute bore of the first half as well. Really need to get the goals flowing in the second, especially for us. Here's Jadon Sancho, gives it to Brandt. Brandt forward again. Right. Can we kick off where we left off? Almost. Almost. I saw that run from Royce and it was very close to going through, as Bailey's going to come away with it as well. Milenkovic-Savic up to Lewandowski. Zakaria gets there. Straight through to Royce. What a ball. And can we actually start the second half off the better team? Royce. Oh, takes it too close to Manny Neuer. And what a waste. That could and should have been 1-0 to us. But we're still going to have to keep plugging away. It's them on the attack now. This second half seems to have livened up, as Delaney gets the ball out to Jadon Sancho. to Julian Brandt. Round the corner to Royce again. He's cutting through as he's got Milot Rajika at the back post. So I'm going to aim for Rajika on the run. Oh, and it's headed wide. Actually, it's the defender who's been the last man on it. That's good. So we have got a corner as it's going into Emre Can. What a save from Neuer. And he's kept him in it twice now. Oh, my days. I mean, Unai Simon kept us in the game away at the Allianz Arena, but still, we deserve to get a goal and another great save. Honestly, what is happening? Can we get this head again? Emre Can does get the head and just away at the back post. I tell you what, we've started to dominate and be the better side in this second half. We really do need a goal. However, it's Lewandowski. Oh, don't let them get started. Don't let him get started. That were a good tackle, referee. What the hell you blown an advantage on for? Because there was no tackle there. As now it's Aubameyang who's come off the bench. Struggling to get the ball out, but he's given it to Leon Bailey. Oh, we need to keep this out. And it's Lewandowski out. No, it isn't actually. It's Milenkovic-Savic sitting behind now. So Lewandowski must have gone off. As there's only 20 minutes to go. I'm scared for a substitution, really. So got his best team out. Maybe Ferran Torres, but maybe a goal here. Milot Rajika. I see you running again, but I'm going to go in for João Felix and another corner. Yeah, just your casual 10th corner of the game for us here. No big deal, as it's going to be Emre Can at control, and he goes to it and scores! Emre Can with a beautiful header from the corner, and what a goal that could be. That could be the league winner. You never know when it's coming. Oh, what a header from Emre Can, just at the front post, flicks it on into that top corner, and the run from deep. It comes away from the keeper to head it in. Look at this, bit of lag in the replay, but what a header to beat Neuer. He's been superb in this game. But we've broke him down. 1 to Dortmund, 0 to Bayern. And it's Milot Rajika. Oh my days. We can still keep on going, can't we? We can still keep on going. It's João Felix to Zakaria. Oh, and it's another good save. Flowing confidence, though. And with that, I am going to take off Royce. Probably controversial, but I'm going to do it as it's Delaney reaching up. Emre Can, the captain, almost got the second touch on it. It could have had a brace from corners against the undoubtedly better squad in this game. As here we go, Zakaria gives it to Brandt. Brandt can't keep it. However, the fun doesn't stop yet. We've got João Felix on the ball. As can he try and make a chance? He's going to give it to Tagliafico. Now down the line, Good ball into Jadon Sancho. Oh, and a nutmeg. I'll take the nutmeg over a good move, as there's only 1 minute left of the game. Please, don't let them get a last minute like they did last time. Referee, blow that whistle, and he does. What a win! Our first win over Bayern Munich, and such a huge one. Hansi Flick will be annoyed with that one, because that might have gifted us the title. Superb performance from the boys, and we just need to keep it going. They had 0 shots all game. Yeah, more of the ball, but 0 shots though. Aubameyang and Lewandowski. It is just things you love to see. As we now move on. Oh, I'm going to say we're top of the league, but still a game in hand for Gladbach. I can understand that because, of course, we played before them, but they haven't won it. They haven't won it. They've drawn it, and I don't know who against. Maybe Leipzig, because Leipzig have gone up like a couple of points. But they are in 3rd position now. Leipzig are closer, but we're in front again. However, we want to stay in front this time. In the last couple of games, it has been slipping. You know, we didn't beat Leipzig, and we've dropped off, but now we've come back. These are bottom of the league as well, Dusseldorf, I forget to mention. And we have a quick turnaround against Frankfurt we're going to play. So I'm going to make one change, because of course, when I've played with the team, I've got more faith in it. With Simon in the goal, Cancelo, Can, Delaney, Tagliafico, Brandt, Zakaria and Royce, with Ferran Torres, João Felix and Jadon Sancho. So, Union Berlin were down there when they beat us. Dusseldorf are down there now. We must get a victory. There's no excuses to be made if we don't, as I don't recognise any of the players from the brief look. And can we get it done? We do. 3-0. I don't know what it was. I just felt like we were going to lose that with Brandt, Royce and João Felix getting goals. Pretty convincing in the end. However, there is a slight chance it can be less convincing when Frankfurt are in town. These are actually 5th as well. I didn't notice that. I mean, we still are 11 points in front of them, but that's a good position for them. And let's get a good team out for this Frankfurt game with Simon in the net, Cancelo, Can, Delaney, Tagliafico, Brandt, Zakaria with an ever-changing name, so I never get it right, Royce, Rajika, João, and Jadon. Very decent team, very decent, but you've got to put your best teams out to beat the best teams in the league. So there was one change, of course, Ferran Torres going back out, and we need to get the win. We're at the Signal doing a park again, so we've got the home advantage, but will it count? Or will it just make for an even bigger shock? And how's the other team look? How do Frankfurt with Trapp in the goal, Luis Felipe, Toure and Mandy as a 3-back is what they're playing. Kostic, Oliveira, Fernandes, Sau and Da Costa with Silva and Dost. I think it was Da Costa, were it? Yeah, it was. He's playing in midfield this game. Wilhelm's Jetro, that is, on the bench. It was excellent at his stint at Newcastle, but hopefully not off the bench if he comes on, because we should be beating the team anyway. Here's João Cancelo to start off with. João Felix. I'm going to get a ball through. We can, right? Royce. Rolls Royce. Gives it to João Cancelo again. Has he got the skills? He's cut inside. Playing with more confidence, this guy, and winning the corner. So that's a decent start to this second half. Jadon Sancho to whip it in. Can we get the header close? Brandt can. No, we can't. And here's Marco Reus now. What can Reus do? Put it into João Felix. Can he win the header? Almost. Imagine if we would have won that above the keeper. There is Jadon again. Jadon Sancho on the ball. I think this is the first time in this game as got a ball through to Felix. A ball onto Milot Rajica. Please be onside. He is. Right, give it back to Felix. Across the box, almost. But it falls to Brandt. We've been completely dominant against this back three as João Felix is going to have the shot from range. And just wide. 20 minutes or just over. Absolutely reckless. And here's Tagliafico again. Gives it to Sancho. Right, this should be a goal. Good whipped in ball. But it's still not falling in the middle. Royce was the one almost on it as it comes out. Only half an hour in as well. And what is that touch? And it's Milot Rajica to come away with the ball right now. As he's got to run around him. Still got the ball, Rajica. Still got the ball. Gives it to Royce now. Royce out to Felix. And I honestly can't believe we haven't scored. Been the better team. Being dominant. Just no goal. Well, and that's a good interception, that, from Milot Rajica. How have they even let me get to that? Rajica cuts inside. Fires it. He's going to fire it again as well. No, it was close. Just taking shots, but we're treating it like a training session, boys. We need to get an actual goal soon enough. And that is half-time. We are goalless, which is a shame, but still, it's been a dominant performance. I don't see Frankfurt at all scoring in this game unless the manager gives them it really badly at half-time. So we're going to carry on into the second half of this game with 0-0 on the scoreline, but hopefully goals in the back pocket. And they haven't started well, so can we try and get a goal here? João Felix with the ball. I mean, we stole it straight from kickoff as well as it's going through back to them. João Felix cuts inside, gives it to Zakaria. Zakaria, what a bad pass. And Dost gives it to Fernandez. Back into Dost! And it's a surprise lead for the away side. How have we conceded this? It's Bastian Dost. And I'm in absolute shock right now. Right. It ain't even going to show us a replay. Okay, didn't click a button on this stupid controller, and I'm angry now. I'm angry that we're 1-0 down in the 60th minute to these who probably have just had the first shot. And I knew it were a bad idea to play the same team, or similar team to the last time. As Royce is through though, he's missed for the second game in a row doing that. You need to start scoring again. But yeah, I knew we shouldn't have played his first full team against Dusseldorf. I should have changed more. We've got Martin who would be a goal card now on the bench. Should have put him on as Emre Can. Need to get us on an attack here. A strong pass through the middle. Another strong pass up to João Felix, who is just a waste of space today. And can he get a run here, though? Right, João Felix, get us one more. We've got 20 minutes of this game left. If you can score this, João Felix hits the keeper. Rebound is in, and we need to get the ball. I mean, it's his first shot of the second half, possibly, but we were better in the first, and we've been the better still. João Felix with the lifeline. Right, this guy's getting a bit better. Royce, I'm going to keep on still, as it was just a spawny little deflection back into him, but it all counts. One apiece at the Signal Iduna. But it is Frankfurt who've been the better team since we scored that leveller. However, it's Delaney on a run, and he's in midfield now because we are ultra-attacking. As Emre Can, another defender back in the midfield. We're basically playing two at the back. Puts it into Royce. Almost there, but he is tired, but I just can't take him off. However, what isn't good is that ball. Intercepted, though, from Milot Rajica, who's back. A draw, boys, isn't good enough here. We need a win. And can we get this goal? Why just pass it to the side here? And it is them on the last attack of the game, probably, as we do get an interception. It's João Cancelo. It's not even a good pass out. And we have drawn the game against Frankfurt. That's probably us off top spot and Leipzig on there. And they've got a good defence and beaten us this season. So it's going to be hard to get back up there if, of course, we are off top spot. Gladbach winning as well. It's all gone to pot. But yeah, we've got to try and forget about it for now as we move on to the game against Manchester City in the Champions League. As we do have a game against Cologne first now, which of course we're going to sim. But for this game simming, I don't know where they are in the league. I am going to have to make some changes, and it's unfortunate because I don't want to but Manchester City are in front on aggregate, so I kind of do as well because I don't want to waste my best players, as I'm going to rest Cancelo as well because he is an ex-player for Man City, so I want him to get in the minds when he plays against them. With Simon in the net, Bentner, Chan, Delaney and Tagliafico in the defence, with Andre Gomez getting his first start, Julian Brandt and Vladimir, no it isn't Vladimir, why do I keep calling him that? It's Holzleck in the midfield with Ferran Torres, Martin back up front, now 75 rated, and Jadon Sancho, so we've still got big names in there, Ferran Torres, Jadon Sancho, Brandt. The defence is still basically unchanged, but this is the biggest change up we have done to a squad in a long time, as Leipzig failed to win. You love to see that. Yeah, so we're still top of the league by 1 point. And then 3, I think we have over Gladbach, which is nice. But of course, won't count if we don't win this game. We got let off with Frankfurt. Please get the win against these. And it's 3-1. Yes. It's Roger who scores for them late on. Asensio gets one. Holzleck gets one. And Ferran. So a couple of players who switch round coming into the team and scoring. Oh, and that were a big game as well. Leipzig have beaten Gladbach. So that probably makes it a 2-horse race, which we love to see, as no games really finished in this competition as well yet. We are the first ones to play against Manchester City, so I don't get to see who we've got next time. If there is a next time, of course, we've got to try and beat City. And it's going to be a task, this one, because, of course, they beat us 4-2 at the Etihad in that kind of scuffed, edited video, so I do apologise for that. But we need to beat them this time round. Not an easy job, but hopefully we've made it a slightly easier job with the team that we've put out. We've got Simon in the goal, with Cancelo, Chan, Delaney and Tagliafico at the defence, with Brandt, Zakaria and Royce back in camp, fully fit, old. So he's probably going to tire in this game, but at least he's fully fit for the start of it. With Rajika, João Felix back in, with Jadon Sancho, who's still actually not that tired from starting 2 successive, or more than 2 successive actually, games in a row. I just don't get how he does it. Let's have a look at this City lineup in this new game, as I don't recognise many of the players. I'm only joking, of course. I know them all. As Ederson's in the net, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Zinchenko, Rodri, Saul, De Bruyne, with Silva, Sterling and Erling Haaland at the middle of the 3. It's going to be a hard game, of course, as ex-player up front wanting to score against us to confirm his new team through to the next round, although it's going to put a damper on us. And we do need goals. We're in front of the faithful now. The yellow wall, which should be a help, as that's not a good start though. Giving City the ball straight away, as it's through to Erling Haaland. He's got loads of skill since he's gone to City. That's not the Guardiola way. Yep, joking once again, as João Cancelo keep that. Oh, can't get the pass off, just airs it, and oh my, it's going to be hard. Here's Marco Reus, cuts inside. Oh, that's a good ball, you know. That's a good ball through to Milot Rajika. Rajika to the edge of it. That's a bit of a dodgy one. And Jadon Sancho shooting from range. Here's Marco Reus through that gap. Oh, it hasn't gone through the gap, but it's gone to João Felix. Just one goal will kick us off for a good game, in my opinion, as João Cancelo gets a little turn, gives it into Marco Reus. I want that cutting to work, but it just isn't. And here's João Felix. Gives it through to Reus. Oh, what a finish. What a finish from Reus. And this is game on, you know. Did you see that? Built with the ball and hit the crossbar challenge. Oh, but let's forget about that celebration because it'll put me off. What a finish from Reus. First time outside of the box, finessed it past Ederson Moraes in the net, and we are back into this game. It is not over. The tie is on. And here's Marco Reus. Reus through to João Felix. Could he get there? Almost. And we're putting the pressure on. Look at Ederson. Oh, he's just dived it. We could have got that in. And here's Ederson again. Look. This is very defensive football from City. Look at that. Hoofing it. Just trying to get out of their own area. To be fair, he kept it in off his back. But we've still got the ball back again. And it's Reus. Reus gives it to Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Can he get a little gap? He gives it to Reus, who jumps over it smartly. But the ball's gone again. And it's a ball on for Saul here. What can he do? Can we get the tackle in? We do. And he's gave it as a foul. It's De Bruyne territory as well. I hate this. I hate this. Please. Zinchenko, is he going to hit it, or is it going to be De Bruyne? It's De Bruyne, and it's just over. I honestly thought that was just a goal, as we do make it to half-time. A little bit unscathed, but of course we still need to score more to get through. 4-3 though on aggregate. Let's make this 45 minutes a big one. Nothing yet to happen, to be honest with you, in this second half, as there's only, I think, half an hour to go, and we're just chasing the ball. They are playing defensive football, Manchester City, and it's just up to one of those breaks to pay off and us get a goal. Oh, and that's a bad back pass. That's a really bad back pass. João Felix! Oh, no! Needed to score that to get back in it. That is the biggest chance of this game so far. Even not the goal. The goal wasn't a really good chance. It was just a good finish from Royce. And that has set this second half alight, hopefully. Because apart from that, it's been boring. Here's Kyle Walker over the top, looking for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's going to get there as well. Is he? He is. Of course, he's got the ball still. As it's in the middle too. I don't know who. Saul and Haaland might have killed the tie off. Erling Haaland, how could you do this to us? Yeah, I mean, we got a difficult draw. We have got a decent team, but this was a difficult draw. Manchester City take the lead away, or actually level it up, but take a huge lead on aggregate with our ex-striker, Erling Haaland, putting the final nail in the coffin. And there's only a couple of minutes left now, lads. I don't think we're getting the win. Could we get one more goal? Possibly, as Julian Brandt chipped it over the top. It was a powerful chip, still not going to us players, and it summed the game up, really. And there we have it. Final whistle's been blown. We do not win the game against Manchester City. Pretty disappointing. I mean, we're out of the Champions League. At least we've got the league to focus on now, but with the goal in the early stage of the first half, I thought we would have had a chance. But at least we can put us focus elsewhere. Round of 16 as well is a hard one to go out in, because of course we've got through the group stages easily. And then we just get something like that. As, you know what? I might sim a couple of games just to make me a bit happier. So I will go ahead and sim actually 2 more. Do you know why? Because I feel like it. This series, I'm not wanting to rush to the end, but I have something big planned for afterwards. So we're going to reject these offers. No time for them. And it is Hoffenheim, I think that is, up on the 13th. Luckily, it's not Friday. As Bayern Munich are on the surge up the table. At least we're still top with a game in hand. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Gladbach actually have a game in hand, and I didn't really notice that. So, if we get the win against Hoffenheim, that is 4 points at the top. And it's got to be the same team. No changing around with Simon in the goal. Cancelo, Chan, Delaney, Tagliafico, Brandt, Zachariah, and Royce did the midfield and defence together. Then with Rajika on the right wing, João Felix up front, and Jadon Sancho on the left. Hoping, praying for some big results. So come on, give us some big results. Points, of course, and goals. As we do, we get both. And it's actually João Felix getting 2 and Sancho with Bebu. That man Bebu. He's a very good player. And Skov. I didn't even clock that. That Skov guy as well. He's gone to be a left wing back from right wing. I just can't believe that. That is a mad position change. That's all the way to the other side of the pitch, but I've got to get my head out of that as we move on to the next game, I think against Freiburg. And of course, now we do sit that 4-point cushion at the top of the league on 62 points. I mean, it's not much for a league winner if we do win it on that, but of course we've still got games to go. And I think after this game, it leaves a huge gap. I'm just going to make sure before I do sim into it, it's going to be the same team as well. And yeah, got a huge gap before Wolfsburg, who aren't an easy team. We've got Bielefeld, we've got all them teams. I'll tell you that next time when we get to it. We've got the Pokal still going on, so we could still be in contention for a trophy as well as the league, which we hopefully will win. No guarantees, as this has got a decent team. They've got Ayu and all that in, but can we get the result? We do. Zaza with a goal for them. Ayu actually got injured with João Felix and Sancho, and João Felix again getting 2 braces in a row. So we fit a few games into this episode. 7, I think. 7 or 6, so we've actually moved on a pretty chunky amount as we sit 4 points still at the top of the league. We've actually increased it and not got all the wins that we could actually get, which is insane. It's madness, but it's just what the doctor ordered. So unfortunately, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss an episode of this series before it comes to its conclusion. The Road to Glory, which was still going, and the Arsenal one, which I know I had a technical difficulty on last time, but ignore that, it's fixed. And I will see you all in one of those videos, or just this one, or none, but please watch them in a bit. Peace.